sponsors abound here, a YouTube channel equivalent of going to the bathroom, forgetting your phone, and having to read the back of a shampoo bottle to keep yourself occupied for half an hour. Or an hour if it's an extravaganza. The video, I mean, not whatever you're doing in the loo, unless, you know, you feel it is an extravaganza. Use your own judgment, I guess. So, we're dealing with Calador, finally. And to deal with Calador, I've got a 3-step plan. Step 1, kill them all and burn the bodies. Actually, in hindsight, it's very much a 1-step plan. So that's the plan. We are just going to kill them all. In fact, I'm also running out of money, and I don't know... I was trying to fix my money problems last episode, and I just seemed to make them worse. I guess finance isn't my strong point. In between Melchit getting his own speckled gym, and Alariel probably spending God knows how much on hairbands, which seem to accumulate somehow, I apparently have run out of money. I might have to disband some units to keep myself buoyant. You know what? Heralds of the Wind, you're not actually that useful, so you're gone.
Prince of Elfwan.
That's helped a little bit. Anyone else we don't necessarily need? Well, okay. Well, I mean, yeah.
Faithful servant.
I mean, how? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to go bankrupt immediately. It's at least, you know, a few turns. So, could be worse. Maybe it'll get better on its own, potentially. Do need to upgrade Vol's Anvil. I mean, if the stupid fucking Skaven hadn't blown up Vol's Anvil, then I would currently be in a good place. Stupid bloody Skaven. God damn it, guys. That's just the... Okay, fine. Never mind. So we're laying siege to Hotek's column over here. That's not a euphemism, unless it is. And have we got siege... Okay, we've got siege towers coming. Okay, alright. Alice is very excited. It's lovely. Do I want... Alariel needs to recover for a turn. Then we're going to go on... We're going to siege 2 at the same time. That's right. Boom, boom. Going to dual wield sieges. Don't think that's actually a thing. Never mind. Who would... David. David, you're just going to sit there because we're kind of... We're a little bit tight, David, for the monies. We might have to make a round of redundancies. Hopefully you'll make the cut, but we'll see. I mean, you've done fantastic work knocking over small walls, but is that really... Is that really... I mean... I don't know. We'll see. Nothing. I don't seek anything. Who's next? Melinar. Yeah, you are... you're a noble. Could secure influence, don't have the money. So we don't have the money to send you to expensive parties. It costs too much. And of course Marathi's coming in from the north. So it's all going on. It's all kicking off. Everyone's getting a bit leery.
What matters do you wish to lay before the Everqueen?
Hi Thorgrim. Non-aggression pact, ready to fight with the Dowie lad. Yeah, sure. Maybe hope for you yet. Okay, good. I mean, we might be able to help you out with your little greenskin problem, potentially. I mean, it's a bit of a long shot, because obviously there's a lot of greenskins and not very many of us. We're going to have to, as I say, make a round of redundancies. It's not redundancies, efficiency savings. We're just making a few efficiency savings. That's all we're doing. And I'm thinking if we... Oh... I think if we keep it up, I think we will be able to confederate with Teclis. What's Marathi doing? Laying siege to me. Okay. Oh, the time. Damn it. We've lost our mage. Never mind, she'll be back. She will be back.
You stand before the mistress of the undying forest.
Hello, Bokyu. You want... well, how about we just have a non-aggression pact? There we go. You are wise. We accept. Excellent. That's what I'm looking for. Will you... Look, stop. Stop it. Go away. It's been a long day. The last thing I need is agents harassing me. Okay, we're under siege. Marathi is laying siege.
Teclis, High Lawmaster of the White Tower.
Yes, I know who you are. Will you join me? No, you keep... No. Right, look. Will you join my war against Naggarond?
All right.
Thanks. Excellent. Oh, okay. Okay. Right, we've got Alistair right here. So if we attack... Critical failure, ready for duty, a bone to pick. Thaumaturgist is one of our provinces has been tasked. Is that Thaumaturgist? Yeah. One of your provinces has been tasked with squeezing greater profits from industrial processes. Lost in thought one day while inspecting a smelting plant, he slipped and plunged into the rolling slag. His death was not in vain, however, as the smelters discovered the introduction of osseous matter works to strengthen the metal, raising its value. Profits are up faction-wide for 3 turns. That's going to be actually very, very useful because obviously we were running out of money. Okay. So if we do that, we're going to get Alistair as well. Do I want to fight that? They've got a lot of blackguard, haven't they? I think it's the best shot to kill Marathi. I think we're going to go for it.
I will lead the Asur.
It's not very often we get to fight with an AI ally. So our force has set up over on the hill. We are just harassing the Harpies and the Dark Riders with our own horsemen. And then over to the rear of the enemy army, here comes Alistair. Alistair's got a lot of sword masters. He's got some white lions as well. He himself is a white lion. There he is. He's actually, I think it was a Make-A-Wish Foundation Lord, I think. So I think someone designed him, which is pretty cool. So the Marathi's army is splitting in half. Half coming to deal with us, half going to deal with Alistair. That's working quite well for us. So Harpies, they're trying to come in, but they've taken a lot of damage already. And the Avelorn Reavers have just realised, why are we running away from the Dark Riders? We can fire while moving, and they can't. Marathi has come careering down against our noble, and is now completely surrounded by Phoenix Guard, which is not going to end very well for her. Meanwhile, Blackguard clashing against our Phoenix Guard. More Blackguard. We're concentrating fire on them, trying to whittle them down. Our White Lions trying to engage these other Blackguards, and Marathi's already dead. It's not ideal. White Lions moving around behind the enemy army, so we're going to get a nice big surround on all of these units of Blackguard. Blackguard are good, but they're not that good. And the Silver Helms are going to go chasing after the Dark Shards, helped by the Avelorn Reavers. Meanwhile, Alistair has got stuck in against some more units of Blackguard. Marathi had a lot of Blackguard. So a big clash there, and Alistair is fighting, or he was fighting, the Feral Manticore. Apparently he's ignoring it now. And they've got lots of archers, and they're just laying down fire on these Blackguard from a lovely vantage point over the hill. Murderous prowess pops, but it's not going to help them. They're outmatched. There's not enough units in the Dark Elf army. And our force has much done the same as Alistair's. We've just locked them in combat and then whittled them down with arrow fire. And as you can see, the Blackguard have broken on the left flank there, and now we're concentrating on the Blackguard on the right flank, and they're going to break and flee as well. There they go.
As one. I won't die here.
Off they go, and Sabioth there is being fired on as he tries to escape. Alistair has broken the rest of Marathi's army. And the shrine is safe. Get the feeling Marathi thinks a bit too much of herself. She immediately dive-bombed into combat and ended up getting smushed again. I think we'll take the money because kind of need it, and also replenishment isn't so much of an issue. And hopefully Alistair will go and finish off that army. I mean, it's certainly not going to be able to take the shrine. And Toran Lek has the Black Citadel and also warded walls coming up, so that garrison is going to be incredibly beefy. Nothing getting through there.
Protector of Elfwan.
Right, who's going to lay siege? I think Gilgalion probably is. Well, Melchit has the Swordmasters. We're going to need towers.
Command me.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Melchit's going to lay siege.
Araya. I will lead the Astra.
He's going to do that. And then Gilgalion, you're going to attack this army who's probably going to run away. Yes, off he goes. And we're going to chase him down. I don't think there's any point fighting that. That seems fine by me.
Duty is its own reward.
Okay, potion of full hardiness, all that kind of good stuff. Excellent. And what's the garrison like? Okay, they've got a Star Dragon and a Moon Dragon. But other than that, mostly spearmen. They don't even have that many archers for a high elf settlement anyway. So, build up some siege towers and we should be able to take that. No problem. Gilgalion, you've picked up a skill point. Good job. Nice work. Top. Killing other elves. You can have Militia Master because you've got a lot of militia in your army. So that's going to help. And I also want... Where are we? Vol's Anvil. We need to upgrade that. ASAP.
Alariel the Everqueen.
And let's lay siege to Naggarond. Now that doesn't look particularly in our favour, but I'm not particularly concerned by any of that. So we're just going to continue the siege.
I await your command.
And Rimmer, you're going to come over here. Just to keep an eye on things. And Melinar, you're going to come over here because it's a little bit of a back alley. And if they send an army down this way, I want to know.
Time for blood.
Okay, one more turn there.
Prepares for war once more.
One more turn there. Money is actually... I don't know why we had that sudden dip. But it's, you know, fine now. Let's get the plaza here. Make things better. We can spend a little bit of money on stuff over there. We've got Miss Moneypenny is there. Where is... Ah, there is Miss Moneypenny too.
Maiden of the Everqueen.
So let's have a quick look at how much money we're making in each settlement. And we're making 5,663 here and 3,310 at Tiranoc because of the gold mine. Now, okay, that's just for Dark Elves. What about Hargreave? Does that have a... I think we might be able to get... There's like a sort of gold mine there, sort of gold/iron mine. So we're going to definitely grab that when we can. I do want to get more items, more money. More money is... I need more money. I also need to fight some Norskans. So at some point, Alariel is going to have to go and fight some burly, half-naked men.
My challenge? Undeniable.
She might have to go to Norska to do it. Because doesn't it looks like... Did Norska have some territories over here? I can't remember. It might be my Avelorn campaign. I think Norska definitely captured sort of the northern tip over here in that campaign. But I'm fairly sure they did have some territory here, but they've lost it. So I'll have to go to Norska. Melinar, You're going to be a specialist because less money, more chance is good. And David, do you want to...
Spreading destruction.
Good job. I'm not going to have to make cuts anymore, David. You'll be glad to hear.
Shall consider them.
Confederate?
I refuse.
No. Okay, well, I tried. I tried. It is moderate, so it's close. If I can get a little bit more powerful, then I think he'll give in. And Mutia, you are going to have replenished troops.
All set.
And Harriet Harmon, you're going to have... No, actually, I've changed my mind. No, Thunderbolt. Yeah, no. I changed my mind again. I'm so mercurial. David Elson, you can hinder replenishment when you're hanging around Lustria. I should really bring him back, but he's assaulting the Skaven, and that's making Teclis happy. Mind you, now that Teclis is at war with the Dark Elves, he'll be happy because we're killing Dark Elves, so that could work.
You stand before the mistress of the undying forest.
Hello, Orion. How are you? You want a peace treaty? Yes, sure. The forest cries out in pain. Let there be peace. You're the wisest of your race. Yes. Thanks. Thanks, Orion. Thank you. Oh no, I lost my trade agreement with Nordland. To be honest, I'm not massively surprised. What, Tyrion? What are you doing? Yeah, I'll come in on that. And I'll take the money. Or maybe I shouldn't have taken the money, because that's releasing them, isn't it? That'd be fine. Right, Calador is beaten. We just need to take the city. Oh, God. Rowan. These agents are just the... Right. Rimmer, you might have to do some assassinating. Now, I'm hoping that Mazdamundi doesn't declare war on those beastmen, because if he does, then obviously I'll have to join in, and the beastmen will then immediately head for me. Oh, God. Mutia!
Lust for revenge
God,
consumes
I've lost 3 agents in the past 2 turns. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not peacing out with you. Gonna get it. Gonna get it. Gonna get it good. Mucha is fortunate. Well, not that fortunate, because didn't she get iced? Hero versus heroes. No, fails. Oh, I thought it'd been wounded. Okay, good. Good.
To war.
Okay, so we need 3 turns. 3 turns. Mucha, do you want to defend yourself? You actually... Okay, you... Right. Okay, fine. Like good attempt. Harriet? 23.
Death comes for them.
No? Okay, sure. Michaela? 31. No. Right. Well, I managed to kill 2 of my own agents there. Fantastic. Good stuff.
To me, Shadow Warriors.
Good stuff.
The greater good. I must leave.
Right, 2 turns.
Attack.
I think Alice is ready to fight.
Our oath, our fight.
Okay, good. Good. It's going to be a bit of a tough fight, but I think we got this.
Your king calls. It's war. At once.
It's not an auspicious start to the siege, as I tried to get the Shadow Warriors slightly in closer and realised that they had the maxed out defences, which probably makes sense because they've got an entire stack here. So I've tried to pull my poor Shadow Warriors out of the range. I wasn't too worried about the slingers, but the Warp Lightning towers on top of the slingers, probably not a good idea. So we pulled our units back just a little way into cover of the towers. Try and weather some of this fire. This is going to be a tough fight. Alice gets a little bit previous and runs towards the gate. Only to fall back. Some clan rats get spawned on top of him and then die horribly. Siege towers advancing on the walls. And we're just whittling them down as quickly as possible. Phoenix flying overhead. I've never actually used a Phoenix before. Wasn't quite sure how it worked. But I get the hang of it. Doing flaming poops all over the Skaven army. Gonna get some lovely poops off here. There we go. Good stuff. Lots of damage there. And then in amongst the Poison Wing Globers to lock them down. In comes the Lothern Sea Guard and more units are approaching. Phoenix Guard getting stuck in here against the clan rats. Phoenix is doing fantastically, actually. I didn't think much of the Phoenix, but the Phoenix is racking up the kills to 22. And already the Skaven on the wall are breaking and running, and that's going to give our Lothern Sea Guard a lovely... Oh, if they can dodge all the artillery fire. A lovely chance to just sort of like sit on the walls and just fire down on the storm vermin. Now to the rear of the city, they've got a unit of Warp Lightning Cannons and a unit of Plague Claw. That was Alice's bow shot, his moon bow. That's at least destroyed one of the Warp Lightning Cannons, so that's something. As you can see, Skaven Storm Vermin trying to defend the gate, but taking a lot of fire here. Just getting sniped down from the walls. Got to give it to them. They are bravely standing there and just tanking it. Gates are down and the Silver Helms are bravely going to charge through to try and break the Skaven at the gates. And they're actually going to do pretty well. I didn't think they'd have a chance, but actually not doing too badly. I'm not sure what terrified them. I think it might be the Phoenix. Does the Phoenix cause terror? Yes, it does. So unit Storm Vermin, and again, we just garrison the walls here, and we're just using the walls to fire down, but they still have quite a number of units of Storm Vermin. They've got another fresh unit over on the right flank. On the left flank, they've got a unit of Plague Monks and a unit of Storm Vermin with halberds, and they've got 2 units of Rat Ogres held in reserve as well. But we have taken the gates and the wall. So far so good. Now we just need to take the rest of the city.
Enemy mages! Die, Skaven! I go! Look out!
There's Alice and the Silver Helms are going to charge a unit of Storm Vermin. And they get a lovely charge off there. Rats flying everywhere. They have taken a lot of damage though. If they netted? Yeah, they're snare netted, so they have less speed, and you see they're not doing so well against weirdly the clan rats with shields for some reason. The halberds, I guess the halberds are helping out, but the Silver Helm's taking a lot of damage. But they just need to hold the line long enough, and we're going to try and get out of there just in time as it happens, because they blow up their Skaven. So So now we present a brand new line of Lothern Sea Guard down on the floor, and we've got the Shadow Warriors in behind. But it does mean that the Warp Lightning Cannon is going to get some very nasty shots off.
We are doomed. Retreat. Surrender.
Now we need to push into the city, although easier said than done, because we're taking a lot of artillery fire, and there are fresh units of storm vermin still inside the city. So we're going to have to push past those to even get a shot at the artillery units. And even then, they've got some of their rallying units here as well.
Steel. Battle awaits. Come back. Should we run? Flee.
So advancing, in comes Alice. Alice going to take on a whole unit of storm vermin by himself. I was trying out his, he has an ability where he can clone himself. It didn't quite work. I don't quite understand why, but grouping around Alice like this does make them a grade A target for our archers. And in come the Phoenix Guard.
Kill skinnies. Onward.
Other unit of Phoenix Guard pushing up this alleyway, backed up by some of our archers and Lothern Sea Guard.
Striking forth.
And they've got a clear run at the artillery, so they're going to go for that.
Agreed. Shadow Warriors attack.
Unit of Rat Ogres fighting the Phoenix Guard. The Phoenix Guard are, well, they've been wiped out, basically. But lots of missile fire just whittling them down slowly.
Lowix curse.
It's doing lots of commando rolls and shooting people in the face at point blank range. Not sure how... Well, it is pretty effective. I mean, you've got to give him that.
To glory.
He gets jumped on by a bunch of Rat Ogres, but he's going to create a decoy.
Striking forth.
But I wasn't quite sure which the decoy was, so I thought this was... But then he had full health, so... In fact, I ended up leaving Alice actually in combat with the big burly Rat Ogres. Fortunately, the Shadow Warriors chased them off for him.
At once, as you say. No mercy.
Shadow Warriors are out of ammo now, so they're going to, well, charge the enemy.
Advance. Striking forth.
We're kind of running on empty.
You all die. High duty.
Our units are running low on ammo, and there's still a lot of storm vermin.
It is done.
2 units of Lothern Sea Guard move around the right flank. They're going to come around the statue, try and deal with this artillery. The Warp Lightning Cannons are just racking up the kills as they fire into this big packed blob of Elf infantry.
Then flee.
At least one of the Warp Lightning Cannons was killed, so, you know, that is something.
No mercy. Shadow Warriors attack. Vermin. Forward. Finally. Onward. Annihilate them. Lowix curse.
Alice has found a lovely place on the Skaven flank. There he is. He's just firing wildly and getting quite a few kills, actually. He's up to 57. Not too bad. He's going to get jumped by the Plagueclaw catapult crew, though. However, they are just a catapult crew, so they're not going to do too good. And the Warp Lightning Cannon is finally dealt with. And the Phoenix has arrived. And the Skaven numbers are dropping. And it does look like we are going to clinch the victory. Kind of only just, though.
Exterminate them. Glory awaits. Come back. Rodent filth. Fight another time.
That was okay. Only lost 2/3 of the army. I mean, you know, Who needs that many elves? No problem. I'm going to occupy. Okay, what do we got here? Might need... Alright, we definitely need another Lothern Sea Guard. To be honest, I think what screwed me over there was my absolutely having no real... Well, I had the Lothern Sea Guard as infantry, but didn't really have any attacky infantry. That was probably the main issue there. We do have an iron smelter though, so that's going to bring in even more iron ingots, so that's good. What I do want to get is... I did what? Yeah. Well, we've got that. If I get the archive here, then I can get more sword masters, and I'll get walls as well, because I think that's going to come in useful.
A faithful servant.
Siobhan, my dear, you are going to have missile resistance, I think. So yes, they have Skaven warp bomb. Lovely. That makes life a lot harder. Okay.
Noble son of Ulthuan.
Can we... 62% chance.
A resounding success.
Good job, Rimmer. Nice work. That's what we like to see. Results, not agents killing themselves. Alith, you've got Militia Master, you've got Grand Strategist, you've got no rest for the wicked. None of these guys are rank 7, so I think what I'm going to probably do is go for this line here. So we're going to get Revenant, an unseen force returned to take vengeance on those who have wronged the loyal folk of Naggarond. Yeah, oh. So we can get Ruthless. That's more melee attack for Shadow Warriors, more speed and more ammunition. It would also work for Shadow Walkers, but we can't get them. Sworn to Vengeance, which would give us more missile damage versus Dark Elves, weapon damage versus Dark Elves, income from post-battle loot, blah blah. Spectre, which is more melee defense and ambush success chance. Renegade, which is missile damage faction-wide, up to 12%, which is absolutely amazing. And Shadow King gives +4 public order. Or profit. That's pretty good as well. So let's get the Revenant.
Not one Druki on Naggarond.
And I mean, with the walls and the fact we're getting defences, Hotek's column should be fine. I do need to get some public order here as well. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to have to do that now. So let's get that, and hopefully Vol's Anvil will be upgraded fairly soon, and then we can get... In fact, yeah, I don't need that because I realised that this doesn't actually give... It only allows you to recruit nobles, doesn't actually give you any more of them, so we'll get rid of that. Do want more money though, so we'll definitely do that. And there as well, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so that battle was a little bit punishing, but I don't know, Skaven sieges always seem to be just brutal. They always have a lot of units, and they have that horrible warp bomb ability, and they I don't know why, but of all the factions, they seem to build walls more often than not. I don't know, it's just something I've noticed. Anyway, Arnold, you're going to get Blade Master. You're a master with the blade. Gilgalian, we're going to... Yeah, alright, okay. You're not laying siege. Okay, then just camp up. That'll be fine. We're sieging Vol's Anvil over there. So that's going to be good. And now we've taken Hotek's column, we can replenish, and capturing the Twisted Glade, the Monoliths, and what's the other province here? That's just Twisted Glade and the Monolith. Okay, so we can capture those. Hotek's column should be fine. We'll have public order and everything. Naggarond, once we've captured that. I mean, to be honest, we might need another army up here. I mean, I might need Gilgalian to, once he's finished down south, to march north and help out with the invasion of Naggarond, which, you know, is going very well so far, but I think I could use another army, because Alice is going to have to clear out the Forbidden Coast, and so he's going to be doing that. Alariel is going to be heading towards Naggarond, and we do need someone to grab Storrow Core, Red Desert, and Shock Tack Mountain. I don't want to end up with Dark Elves behind my lines. That's... God, having Dark Elves in the rear, it's just... It's not a pleasant experience. Anyway, that, unfortunately, is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.